Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Maths Made Easy by Shirley. Today, still on simplification of SURDS, but this time we will be focusing on the cube of binomial. How do we simplify cube of binomial? Let me show you. Say we have a problem for square root of 2b plus 3 square root of 3c. We cube that. In simplifying a cube of binomial, whether it is a surd or not, we always follow the rule cubing the first term. So we cube the first term. Next, we get thrice the product of the square of the first term multiplied by the second term. Next, we again get thrice the product, this time with the first term and the square of the second term. And lastly, we have the cube of the second term. So following this rule, we expect that we have 4 terms as a result, unless we simplify further the given answer. We now apply this rule. Let's start. So we cube the first term, the cube of 4. And the cube of the square root of 2b. So that's the first, okay? Next, we get thrice the product of the square of the first term. The first term is 4 again. We square this, and the square of 2b. We square this again. Next, we multiply it with the second term, which is 3 square root of 3c. So this is the result of this. Next, we have thrice again the first term, 4 square root of 2b, multiplied by the square of the second term. So 3 squared times the square of the square root of 3c plus. So this is, we are now finished with that. We have next the cube of the second term. So we cube 3 and we also cube the square root of 3c. Okay. We really need to be very, very careful, okay? So this is for the third term and this is for the fourth term, following the rule. Next, let us simplify. 4 cubes is 64. The cube of square root of 2b is square root of 8b cubed. Next, the square of 4 is 16 times 3 is 48. Next, we square that. So we have the square root of 4b squared. Squaring both 2 and b. Next, we need to multiply that with 3 square root of 3c. Next, we again have thrice. So we have 3 times 4, that is 12, square root of 2b. take note, we have 3 squared here, so we multiply that by 9. And we square also the square root of 2c, that becomes 9c squared. Plus, we are here now, 3 cubed is 27, and the cube of 3c, the square root of 3c is the square root of 27c cubed. Let's continue. So we have 64. We can rename 8b cubed as the square root of 4b squared and 2b. Plus, we square, get the square root of 4b squared, and that is 2b, multiplied by 48, that becomes 96, times 3, that is 288. B is square root of 3c. Again, square root of 4b squared is 2b times 48 is 96b times 3, that is 288b, square root of 3c. Plus, we have 12 times 9, that is 108. So we have 108 square root of 2b times the square root of 9c squared is 3c plus 27, the square root of, we simplify this or rename this, factor this as 9c squared and 3c. So now let us continue. We have the square root of 4b squared is 2b times 64 is 128b. Copy the square root of 2b. Plus, we cannot further simplify this anymore, so we copy 288b square root of 3c. Plus, we have 3c times 108, that is 324c square root of 2b. Plus, we have the square root of 9c squared is 3c times 27, that is 81c. And copy the square root of 3c. Let us check, is there anything else that we can still combine? We have here b, 128b. We have here 288b, but their surds are different, so you cannot combine them. We have 128, we have 2b here inside, but because of their coefficient, they are not the same, so we cannot combine them as well. Meaning, this is our final answer now, where we have 4 terms. We have 128b square root of 2b plus 288b square root of 3c plus 324c square root of 2b plus 81c square root of 3c. That's all for today. The cube of binomials. Hope you learned something today and you enjoyed watching. And if you do, please subscribe Maths Made Easy by Shirley. Bye for now and see you again next time. Thank you for watching.